Hello everyone, welcome to CFC Fan TV. Now we have some breaking news. Ross Barkley is set to sign for Chelsea for around £15 million. Rory, what do you think of this news?
Well, I think of it in a very positive way, which I'm getting a vibe you don't.
It's not that I don't think it's a positive thing. I just think that 15 million for number one is a bargain for him. It's a bargain. It's a good transfer if you're looking for that sort of player. But we already have a very good number 10, Eden Hazard. Also, as well, we've got loads of midfield options. William, Pedro. I mean, they're just flying out at us, and all we need is a striker. We still don't have one.
Yeah, no, of course. Look, striker is a priority. Signing Barkley isn't the priority, but still, let's enjoy this. We've just signed a really exciting prospect who is probably going to play for England at the World Cup. He's a really good player. He's someone we've been monitoring for years, and we've only paid £15 million for him. I think this is a really good signing. I also think that, remember, we've only paid £15 million, which is, of course, a bargain. There's 6 months left on his contract or whatever, which is why it's so low. But the second that he puts pen to paper, he's suddenly worth £40 million. So we're actually getting a £40 million player the second that he signs a long-term contract. The reason he's 15 is because he has no contract. Second that he signs a 4-year deal, he's worth 40, 50 million quid. And we've got a player worth that sort of money, a player that we've been grooming for such a long time. We've been keeping an eye on him, watching him develop, and we finally got him. Well,
he was meant to come to us in the summer, wasn't he? But I think he obviously said that he was, whether he turned us down or not is sort of a weird term for me, because he said he was injured and he wanted to only sign when he was fully fit.
Yeah, and also from that side, I think, I mean, I'm judging this, I'm not sure if this is the case, but I think that if I were Barkley in that situation and it all went a little bit wrong in the summer, the fact that the club are still after him, are still pursuing him, are still eager to get his signature, must make him feel very desired.
Well, it's a good move for him. I mean, Everton, I don't think over the last maybe 2-3 years have lived up to. I mean, I thought they were the sort of team that would go and try and get into the top 4. That's what I thought they were aiming for. That really hasn't worked out. If anything, they've. Well,
next year for them, though, with Allardyce, I think. Give Allardyce a full year.
Oh, yeah. Well, I like Big Sam. I think he's funny.
But this is a good signing. You've got to remember as well, you know, it didn't work for him at Everton for whatever reasons. He needed to get out. He needed a new challenge, and I think they were quite happy for that to happen.
Yeah.
Other clubs wanted him. Tottenham have been sniffing around him for ages. They were really keen on getting his signature. It didn't happen with Tottenham. They weren't happy to pay this amount of money, 15 million. They weren't happy because he only has 6 months left on his deal. It is a lot of money for somebody with that amount left on their contract. I kind of understand where Levy would be coming from there. But we've acted fast.
Yeah, I think the ideology here is that we never act fast in the transfer window, do we? Yeah. And we did want him in the summer, and I think now that he still wants to come to us, has he completed his medical?
I think it's on the cusp if he hasn't done.
Yeah, exactly. So I expect by the end of today we hear that he is a full blue.
He's so young. He's so young. There's bags of potential there. You know, for years we've been thinking about signing this guy. In his pomp, when I've seen him play really well, when I've seen him sort of score goals, arrive in the box late, he has an edge that's not dissimilar to Paul Gascoigne. Yeah. I do see something in him there, and I think that with him at the helm, we needed to sign more English players.
Well, but he is technically sort of that number 10 role. We already have Eden Hazard. There's no way he's getting him a team ahead of Eden Hazard. So who's going to come out for him to go in?
I think in the way that we're going to be playing, and the way that Conte seems to favour at the moment, which is he seems to be leaning towards a 3-5-2. I think that with 3 central midfielders, I think that he'll be one of them. I don't think that he's competing. You know, I've seen some. I actually saw Olivia putting some tweets out where she was saying, "Look, you know, we've got William, we've got Pedro, we've got Hazard.
Drinkwater."
I don't think that he's in competition for those spots. I think it will be a slightly deeper role for him. I think he's more in competition with the likes of Fabregas, Bakayoko. I think he'll play there. But he's very versatile. We love versatile players. You need players in the squad who can come in and do a job where necessary. If you have an injury crisis or somebody's suspended, he can play in a number of positions. He will score good goals.
Surely he knows he's coming to this club knowing that he's not going to be in the team every week. Because that, to me, won't happen. I don't see that happening.
No, I disagree with that statement.
Really?
I don't think he'll be in the team immediately, but I don't think he's signing for Chelsea thinking he's going to be warming our bench. He will be coming to Chelsea thinking that he is good enough to break into our first team.
Well, I'm looking for him to prove himself. I'm happy with that, but I just think we've signed...
but I think his mentality won't be, I'm going to go and be a squad player for Chelsea. His mentality will be, I'm going to go and win the Premier League with Chelsea, surely. No,
I'm just saying he'd be a bit naive to think, right, Conte's going to be like...
No, I think you're absolutely right. He needs to be patient.
Yeah, you're getting in the team, basically.
I think you're right. There needs to be patience displayed here on both levels. I think that people like me and you watching, and people in the stadium, they all need to be patient with him. He's been out for 7 months. He hasn't played football for a very long time. So we need to be patient. I don't think we've been patient enough with some of our signings. And as a support base, we really do need to allow him time to grow, find his feet at the club. Yeah. But equally, you're right, he needs to display an element of patience because he's not going to just walk straight into the team. It'd
be good for him to settle in like Danny Drinkwater has, because I think if we'd just thrown him in when Bakayoko wasn't doing so well, I don't think he would be... I think it's better that we've eased him in, and now we're starting to see what he can do. Yeah. And he's a fantastic...
I think it's good, and look, we've got another good player in and around the team. It's a player that we've wanted for ages, and it should have a knock-on effect that could do us very well in the future. I think that signing him will probably allow Musonda to go out on loan. And we've seen the product of and the way that this loan system can work so well. We've seen Thibaut Courtois come back. We've seen Andreas Christensen come back. So if Musonda can go and come back in a year...
He's one of the one players I want to be in our first team.
And there's no reason why he won't be. No. But if he can go away now, use Barkley's arrival at Stamford Bridge as a springboard for him to go, maybe to another Premier League club, maybe to a club on the continent, find some form, show how good he is. He then comes back. He's benefited from this deal, and... yeah, I just think this is a really good signing.
I think it's a good deal. 15 million for a player like him is fantastic. I think it's great that we've acted so fast. We're only, 5 days? Yeah. 5 days in, which is fantastic. And we normally leave things to the last minute. The summer transfer window was quite disappointing up until the last day. But now I just really hope that we are thinking for the next month to get in another striker. That's who I want. We need one. If we just do this deal and we don't get a striker, I'm going to be one unhappy Chelsea fan.
I know. But for now, let's glass half full. So glass half full. Okay. Things are all right at the moment. We've signed an England international, and I think he can contribute to this side massively. So yeah, really pleased. Do us a favour though, comment, let us know exactly how you feel. Comment below. The second this video goes live, Sophie is going to be on the comments and she's going to be talking to you. So let us know how you feel about it. And if you enjoyed this video, why not give it a like and click the subscribe button. Go on, you Blues.